Hello. And you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley passes to Embiid. Shots blocked. Here's Pierce. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Drexler. Knocked loose. Here's Stockton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Pierce. And here's Brown for three. Hits the trifecta.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Here's Snell. From the right block. Here's Sampson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And Sampson, 7'4", versatile, mobile. Good luck trying to stop him inside. He's too tall, too long.
Portis the screen. Here's Pierce into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pass to Snell. Embiid with it. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. No good with a layup. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
Here's Conley. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Pierce. Pass to Brown. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Brown's got 5 now. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries, at some point I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Pierce. Fires for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such a plum. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
And it's blocked. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Drexler. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Fades. No good, off the front rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Snell. Here's Drexler. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Here's Pierce. He's got 5. A nice shot by Brown.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Snell. Pass to Drexler. It's deflected. They get it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Snell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Portis. The Suns trailing. Pass to Sampson. Here's Drexler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Pierce. And here's Brown for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now Embiid, coming off a 12-point game. From deep, Conley. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Johnson. Embiid misses. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Johnson passes to Brown. Embiid against Johnson. Here's Stockton. Outside, Brown. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pierce. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Puts it up from 12. Good. He hits the jumper.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You take a look at the Timberwolves. 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And for the Suns, 3 spots down.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Šarić. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Here's Bane. Back to Harrell. It's hauled in by Šarić. Pass to Nunn. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First free throw is good. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Harrell. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Dario Saric.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's good from Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell, like a lot of second-round picks, carries an attitude edge in how they go after the game that serves him well. He had to fight for minutes early in his career, and he's earned his way.
Now here's Nunn. Over Harrell. Nunn, no good. The Suns trailing. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the shot. And even now, after solidifying his place, remember, he won the 2026 Man of the Year award. Clark, I don't see his disposition changing that much.
I agree with you, B.A. I mean, he's still chippy as ever, and he's got that edge. It didn't help. The Clippers moved on from him the very summer he won that award you just mentioned.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. To the inside. Here's Harrell. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Nunn. Lopez, the screen. Nunn, no good. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Fournier with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for Rajon Rondo, titles won in Boston and also L.A. But he said now it means a little more.
Just having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, you know, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
Well, the reality is, Grant, ball players' families sacrifice too, don't they?
They really do, B.A. I mean, all those road trips and time spent apart. I mean, when you win, it's a victory for everyone who has helped you get there.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So for Minnesota right now, here's Stockton. 9 points for him in his last game. 4 on the clock. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
And here's Rondo. He can't hit that time. McCollum against Griffin. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Well, the Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Well, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Takes it inside. Shot's good by Stockton.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Pierce. Phoenix grabs the miss. The drive by Griffin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Suns. Mike Conley comes in for Rondo. Both shots good from the stripe.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Now here's McCollum. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Drexler. Deflected. Pass to Conley. From the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, McCollum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Kuminga. Outside Conley. Griffin right side. Over to the wing. That's tipped. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Johnson. Pass to Stockton. McCollum with it. And here's Brown for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Griffin. Now here's Conley. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Conley against Johnson. Pass to Stockton. Now Brown. Here's Johnson. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer.
Hornets, he's checked in for Johnson.
5th in opponent field goal percentage, 8th in opponent points per game. And they've landed in the top half of the league for second chance points. They do a good job of chasing after their shots, but a little more effort around the rim could see them climbing even higher there.
And holding opponents to a low shooting percentage is their foundation for being competitive every night. Here's Snell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's a screen. Pass to Sampson. To end the drought. And it's in. Off the glass.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now McCollum. 5 points in the game. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Snell. Pass to Conley. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sampson. And here's Kuminga for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Outside, Brown. Here's Stockton. Pass to McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And McCollum slams it in.
Oh, I love how McCollum moves in transition, just has a strong sense of where to position himself.
Conley with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Suns. Bane comes in for Conley. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 16. And they get it back. A second to shoot. Got a hand on it. Left side none. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Snell. Here's Sampson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Driving to the basket. And no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Kuminga. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Can't hit that one. Portis a screen from 18 feet away. Phoenix grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Here's Snell, 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Kuminga for 3. The shot no good. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Nunn. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Snell. And here's Embiid. 10 points for him. Here's Snell. Back to Embiid. Pass to Snell. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Shot is good, Sampson.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
.56 seconds left in the half. Such a wide open look. He's got 11.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Patadze. Back to Rondo. The 3 from Bane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nunn drives in. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Nunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Fournier. He's defended by Looney. Now here's Fournier. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 18. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, this one will serve as a measuring stick for them. Facing off against the top team in the West, no room for error. They'll have to take care of the basketball and hit tough shots.
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the Timberwolves.
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. They've got Tony Snell, Mike Conley out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Sampson in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Conley, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard, and they're able to recover. Here's Snell. On the money from 12 feet away.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Outside Conley. Pass to Sampson. Here's Drexler. And the Suns get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Here's Stockton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Pierce. Again, the Timberwolves score.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Drexler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hits it from the high post.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Driving inside. Pierce can't get to it.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Sampson. Here's Drexler. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brown can't hit.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Back to Conley. Pass to Embiid. Here's Snell. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Pierce. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Sampson. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Here's Mourning. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Drexler, defended by Brown. Back to Conley. Pass to Drexler. Nice D from Brown.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Timeout called. The Suns. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Embiid. Griffin comes in for Sampson. Fournier's checked in for Snell. And it's Rondo in for Conley. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Griffin. And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket on the night.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Stockton. Checked by Rondo. Here's Mourning. Shoots over Cauley Stein. Mourning misses. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Rondo. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Saric checks in for the Timberwolves. C.J. McCollum comes in for Johnson.
Substitution, Dario Saric. C.J. McCollum. Minnesota foul, John Stockton.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 23.
Now Rondo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. Oh, it's stolen. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Fournier. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
second in three-point field goal percentage, second in free throw percentage, and they're the third highest scoring team in the NBA, executing at a high level.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky. And he makes a first.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
Fournier hits them both. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Fournier against McCollum. Pass to Lopez. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside, Rondo. Harrell with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harrell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Rondo with it. McCollum covering. Inside. It's stolen away. Pass to Looney. Got a piece of it. On the wing man. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block. Here's Bane. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McCollum against Fournier. Looney. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Bane. Pass to Fournier. Now here is Harrell. He's defended by Looney. And the basket by Harrell. Harrell's got 9.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
McCollum outside. Over Fournier. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by Pierce. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half.
And Paul Pierce, so efficient at the offensive end. They call him the truth because he's known for making big shots at big times.
Shooting for Minnesota, Paul Pierce, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. Snell, he's checked in for the Suns. Brown, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nunn comes in for McCollum. And the second free throw is good. 1:43 left in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now here's Nunn. He's got 7. Pierce gets the bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
To the paint. Here's Batadze. To stop the run. There's the block. Here's Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Drexler. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brown with the steal. In transition. Here's Pierce. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Drexler. Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by Looney.
Showing great awareness and quick decision-making. That's how you handle getting double-teamed.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Drexler. He's off on that one. To the inside. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Nunn. Nunn's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And so it's Minnesota cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, Johnson is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Dario Saric. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
One shot.
And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Outside Nunn. Saric a screen. Soft touch off the glass.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
It's Griffin, high post. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuminga. Over Johnson. Here's Batadze. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Goga Bitadze. At the line for one.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Here's Griffin. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo, he's got 3 assists in the game. McCollum outside, puts up a 3. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Rondo. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Šarić. Puts it up. The shot by Johnson, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. I'm sure it would make things a lot easier, too.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The Suns making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Over to the left wing, and here's Kuminga for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to man. McCollum on the wing. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Griffin's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, tipped.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
They set the screen to the left wing. Shoots from 12. Kuminga's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Back to McCollum. They get it again. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Griffin. No luck on that one. Šarić with some nice D. Left side, Johnson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo.
The Timberwolves, Joe Johnson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw dropped for Johnson. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity. And Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And Johnson drops them both. And the Suns shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sampson. And there's the drive. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, number 23, at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the Suns making a change here. Fournier's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Snell. Phoenix no good that time either.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Pass to Johnson. Over Fournier. And too long on the shot. The Suns shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Outside Conley. Here's Sampson. Covered by Johnson. Here's Fournier. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Brown. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Outside Conley. 4-3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pierce. From downtown. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Snell. Outside Fournier. Here's Sampson. Covered by Johnson. Looking to end the drought. Sampson's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Brown. That shot missing. Fournier with some nice D. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Carroll. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're doing some good work at the line this half. Yeah, they're...
Get CJ. Yo, Rashawn. And
Watch Rondo.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been. Now. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Duncan is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Cunningham in at the point. Here is Arenas. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Nice D from Porzingis.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Now here's Duncan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Here's George. Here's Malone. It's stolen by Duncan. Harden the pass to Cunningham. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Here's Cunningham. Paul George making his last shot. Duncan with the screen for Harden. And the pass to Duncan. Nice defense from Malone.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Pippen. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Right side, Arenas. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Cunningham kicks to Harden. Pass to Durant. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
Pass to George. Takes a three. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Here's Cunningham. Unable to get that one. Malone with some nice D. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Harden. Kicks it to Cunningham. Outside Durant. Porzingis with a screen on Pippen. Over Towns. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's the three. And Scottie Pippen good for 3.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Porzingis trying to get free. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Durant finds Harden. Arenas against Porzingis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Gilbert Arenas, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
A free throw off from Porzingis. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Cunningham. Rebound, Atlanta. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And George kicks to Pippen. Passes it to Malone. Back to Pippen. Shoots over KD. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. And as you might imagine, he was concerned about the challenge of facing James Harden. He told me their goal is to make Harden work hard on every possession, but at both ends of the floor. We can plan on seeing plenty of double teams and attack him head on when they get the chance. For a player who gets as many minutes as Harden does every night and who has seen every defense imaginable, I'm sure he's ready for it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the Celtics making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Harden dishes to Cunningham. And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's Pippen with the drive, and he gets the bucket. Pippen's got 5.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
The 3 from KD. Rebound by the Hawks. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen, the pass to Malone. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Boston making some changes. Ingram, he's checked in for Durant. Terrence Ross comes in for James Harden. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Cunningham. So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Moses Malone. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Boston also with the sub. Zeller's checked in. Pass to Ross. Here's Sumner. Stewart a screen. Here's Sumner. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In the third spot, the Hawks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball against Stewart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
That's good from Wall.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And so Wall nails both of them. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Sumner passes to Ingram. looking it over. He takes it in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Ross kicks to Sumner. Pick by Zeller. Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. That shot off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Wall. Grimes. He's guarded by Ross. Zeller grabs the board.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Sumner passes to Zeller. A fadeaway. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Vanderbilt. Zeller grabs the board. Ingram outside. Over to Wall. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
That misses off the backboard. The Celtics with the lead. Sumner kicks to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Zeller. Ross on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Wall. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. That gives them the lead. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Here's Sumner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Atlanta foul.
Clark is checked in for Atlanta. Boston also with the sub. Bell's checked in. .109 left here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Paul George.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and it's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. To the inside. Here's Pell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Boston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Boston. Gervin's checked in for Ingram. And it's Green in for Ross. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trailing. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. And the shot is long.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Wall. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 6 points.
Man, a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 1. So with Wall on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Look Knight out there with Pippen. Then there's Moses Malone. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's denied. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Hawks making a switch here. Arenas is checked in. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Book night, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Green finds Harden. Now Duncan.
Atlanta foul. Scottie Pippen.
George is checked in for Brooklyn. Cunningham, he's checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Duncan, the pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Malone. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And here's Cunningham after the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Towns with the steal. He feeds it to Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Austin making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Atlanta on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Cunningham with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. Beyond the arc. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Harden. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Cunningham. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Malone down low. Headed by Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And he knocks down the first one. Durant's checked in for Porzingis. And both free throws good for Malone.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Ingram. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide-open teammate and feeds him.
KD against Malone. Releases. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the way. Malone's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
T-shirt Bonanza makes some noise. All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Ross is checked in for the Celtics.
All right, a chance here to check out the stats for Paul George. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Harden. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Pippen. Goes back up. Bucket is good. Pippen's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up.
And here's KD for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Harden. Pass to Durant. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. Duncan with the screen for Durant. Shoots over Pippen. Misses off the right iron.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Karl Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
It's so obvious that Towns wants to learn and grow as a player. He's already an impressive force on the floor, but he's always looking for those little ways to up his level.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Celtics trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Alright, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers!
Let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. The Celtics second. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, both of these clubs have really been good from the free throw line. I mean, the focus is there, and the numbers would back that up.
And here's Stewart. Here's Sumner. He kicks it to Ross. Ingram wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
Arenas with it. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Ingram with the steal. Over Malone. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Stewart. Shoots over Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks.
One
Clark,
shot.
He's checked in for Malone. And John Wall subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. And a change for the Celtics. Green, he's checked in for Ross. And that one falls for Ingram.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Now here's Wall.
Oh, what a play! You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And that one's good. Ingram.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 8 points. Got a piece of it. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks leading by 6. They swipe it. Here's Sumner. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rob. Bryant. Started by Green. Back to Towns. Towns a screen on Stewart. 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. The kick out to Wall. The 3-ball. And Boston with the rebound. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's here's Sumner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hawks?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Sumner's shot is off.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
McDaniels passes to Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Green. 9 points last game out. Right side Porzingis. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And Clark has got the ball here for the Hawks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over McGee. Porzingis can't hit.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Wall, no luck. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Green. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Left side, Wall. Rebound, Boston. A 3 from Porzingis. That shot off. And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Well, you know I won a few of these in my career. Let's see, 19, about 745 of them. But who's counting? So congrats to this big man. Good to see his big guy still getting love. He's been a force. Gotta love the way he's patrolling the paint. Oh, I made a mistake. It was 842 times.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Hawks.
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for Boston, Durant is out there with Duncan. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Harden in at the 2. Celtics trail by 10. Now Cunningham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Now here's Arenas. Screened by Malone. Arenas attacking. That shot, no good. Nice D from Duncan.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Cunningham passes to Harden. And that one, good. Harden's got 10.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now, here's George. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Cunningham dishes it to Harden. And here's KD for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. From deep, Arenas. Rebounded by the Celtics. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden against George. Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Malone with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Cunningham kicks to Duncan. George against Harden. Going inside. Knocked away. The Hawks leading by 5. George up top. Guarded by Harden. George looking around. Malone a screen on Harden. Here's George. Good on the shot. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Arenas passes to Pippen. Back to Arenas. Kicks to Towns. Duncan goes in.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one misses. Vanderbilt's checked in for Atlanta. And the Celtics also making a change. Stewart's checked in for Porzingis. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 4. Pippen, the pass to George. Durant against Pippen. Inside. Atlanta gets it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. A chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at the Hawks. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Celtics. They're 4th in the conference.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in midseason form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus just shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Al Harden, Paul George missing from long range. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Gilbert Arenas.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
Celtics have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. That free throw good from Harden.
And few guys can score like James Harden. His ability to fill it up not only makes a huge impact for his team, it's also won him a few scoring titles in the league.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Celtics. Harden hits them both. The Hawks leading. Outside Pippen. The pass to Malone. Over Stewart. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Malone with the steal. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pell's checked in. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Cunningham dishes it to Duncan. For the tie. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Pass to Malone. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Gervin's checked in. There's Vanderbilt. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Boston trails. And here is Ross. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pippen against Gervin, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he can't get the first one. The Atlanta making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Vanderbilt. And Bouknight comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And then for Boston, Cody Zeller's checked in for Duncan, and it's Green in for Ross. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cunningham passes to Gervin. And the wide open shot from Green. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. The shot's good. Zeller's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Now here's Bouknight. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Misses from close range.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Down low. Here's Zeller, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on James Bouknight. For Boston, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. One drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. All with it, 11 points in the game. Rebound, Boston.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Here's Pell. Here's Gervin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Free throw good, Gervin.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
George is checked in for John Wall. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Pass to McDaniels. Hawks passing it around. Here's Clark. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Green up on top. Defended by George. Here's Pell, and Gervin kicks to Green. Shot clock at 6. The shot off that time, and Atlanta will come the other way. Now here's Bouknight, guarded by Green. To the middle, McGee, the pass to Clark. McGee a screen. George against Zeller. George, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 18-7 run. Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
That's on James Bouknight.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Good from Cunningham. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run two at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Porzingis is checked in for Cody Zeller. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Now here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Bouknight. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range.
Take a break.
Take
a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bouknight. Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Cunningham passes to Pell. He kicks it to Gervin. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight for the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bouknight's got 5 now.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Cunningham. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. From past the arc. Bouknight, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Cunningham's to Gervin. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Clark the pass to Bouknight. Now here is George. Puts up a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. 8 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
George against Durant. Clock at 6. Over George. No good there off the double clutch. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Towns. Pippen is out there with Arenas. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Now Arenas. Over Stewart. Bank shot. No good. Now here's Cunningham. Durant the pass to Cunningham. Malone with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Hawks. Zingas, he's checked in for Boston. And stolen by Malone. Arenas with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Vanderbilt the pass to Arenas. The Hawks working the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Jared Vanderbilt. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Celtics now. It's a 1-point game. Harden surveying the D. Here's Durant. That one no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside Pippen. Pass to Arenas. The trade. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. And there's the pass to Harden. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. That one off the back iron and out. Harden's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Outside Arenas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Cade Cunningham. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. And the Hawks making a change here. George is checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Here's Malone. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Here's Duncan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
A nice shot by George.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Duncan with the screen for Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Duncan kicks to Cunningham. Duncan with the screen on Arenas. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Malone.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Malone with the steal. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Pippen. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Malone. Pass to Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
It's stolen by Duncan. And the rejection by Towns. George with the ball. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And it's Durant missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Arenas. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Cunningham passes to Harden. Screen by Porzingis. Harden against Arenas. The shot that time not on target. And so George will bring it up for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The rebound by KD. Boston trailing. Here's Cunningham. Kicks to Harden. Pass to Duncan. Porzingis trying to get free. And there it is for him. And it's 9 points for Tim Duncan.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
It's time for T-shirts! All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers!
And here's George for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Now Cunningham. Harden outside. He dishes it to Cunningham. Passes it to Durant. And right through it goes. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
KD's jump shot is pure. It's been a staple in his arsenal for a long time.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Towns. Outside Pippen.
Now the growth of KD's game on defense can't go overlooked. He's become a true two-way player.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Cunningham. Porzingis sets the pick for Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Here's Arenas. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now, here is Harden. Excellent D there from George.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Towns kicks to Malone. On deep, Arenas. Rebound, Boston. Duncan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Harden against George. Harden dishes to Cunningham. Durant just inside the line. It goes straight through with the switch. KD's got 10 points in just the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Arenas. Dishes it to Malone. It's deflected. And here's Cunningham. Harden outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Harden. No good that time. Nice D from Malone. Here's George. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pippen against KD. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Two shots.
The first, that makes it a 3-point lead. Free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by Malone.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. KD with it. He's picked up by Pippen. That one goes in. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the pass to Cunningham. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter of this one. The wide open look for Durant. Gets an open look and hits. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Inside. Duncan with the block. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
George passes to Towns. Duncan with the block, and he's able to get it back. From deep. Towns, no luck. Harden against George. Harden outside. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith.
Welcome to 2K Sport, and these are two. Young. Teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Nash. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Shot by Levine, no good. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's West. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Levine, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Pass to West. Back to Bridges. Here's West. The three. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Tatum from long range, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Here's Johnson. Tatum with the block. Out left to the wing. Pass to Levine. Now here's Tatum from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
A natural leader and active scorer. I mean, when Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's... Yeah, BA, and you know, everybody wants to compare everything. Tatum's like Post, Tatum's like Paul Pierce. But you watch Tatum, he's carved out a niche of his own.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now here's Johnson. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Bridges, a screen on Tatum. Here's Johnson. Deflected.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
To the left side wing. Here's Nash. Pass to Levine. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Bridges. Offensive rebound. Robinson can't hit.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's West. Oh, and Levine with a block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball and contest.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. In third, Charlotte.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's the pick. Here's West. And he drives in. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Chicago foul. Jerry West. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Tatum. Here's Nash. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And there's the rejection. Bridges against Tatum. Bridges outside. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at the Hornets, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, the Chicago Bulls, they currently own the 6th seed.
I think for the Hornets, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded.
For Charlotte, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Levine against Johnson. Screen by Bridges. Takes a 13-footer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Pass to Levine. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Here's West. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Nash. Pass to Tatum. Shot to end the cold streak. They get it back. Here's Kemp. The layup off target and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Kemp. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this time of year, Grant, the evolution of strength and conditioning programs really shows its value.
It really does. I mean, this is a great time to be an NBA player for so many reasons, including the ones that you mentioned.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And so he makes both from the line. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside, Brown. Going inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up to the rim. Brown with the steal. Outside, Green. Now here's Brooks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post, it's tipped. Pass to Wagner. And that misses. That would have put him up. Well, Chicago's shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Now Brooks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the take. Back to Brooks. They set a pick. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
Now, here is James. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's James. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Chicago leading. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Wagner. Now here's Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I love Bogdanovich's mindset on the three-pointer. Anything you can do, I can do that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. The shot misses. And Charlotte going the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They really struggled against this team last year, despite having comparable talent. They got swept in the season series.
Now here's Brooks. Tries a 10-footer, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Chicago, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Up top, Morris. Defended by Dragic. Pass to Bogdanovich. The three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three, Dragic. On target from range. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
Here's Osman. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. No good that time. Morris against Dragic. 1:06 left to play in the first. And it's Brooks missing. The Hornets shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's Osman. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Dwight Powell. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, there's just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
They've also had a great start beyond the arc. The threes are really falling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Dragic. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Fades and shoots. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Dragic has got 5 now.
Unafraid to bust it up inside. Dragic plays with courage, and he plays with heart, too.
Here's Osman. Hayes with a screen. There's the drive. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
"19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich from long range. Powell pulls it in. Outside, Brown.
At the line for the Bulls, Bruce Brown. At the line for 2,
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hornets making a change here. And both free throws good for Brown. 1 second left. Can't get it to drop. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up 9. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders, Enes Kanter, says his play can have an emotional impact.
It was an extra position, and it's demoralized the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
Grant, you can really sense that passion Kanter brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Jason Tatum. There's Son Ilyasova is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Zach LaVine.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Johnson against Tatum. Pass to West. Now here's Johnson. Here's West. There's the three. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Bridges against LaVine. Shoots over Bridges. LaVine can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
Blocked! They retain possession. And the basket by Nash.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's West. Ilyasova covering. Pass to West. Powell sets a screen. Here's Mobley. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
First team foul.
Chris, you think back to the injuries LaVine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky is the limit for him.
First one falls for him, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
Now here's LaVine. He had 9 points in his last time out. Kemp, good. He's got 6.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, B.A., he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Pass to LaVine. There's Tatum with the 3, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 5 assists in the game. Tatum against Johnson. Bridges with it. Oh, got a piece of it. From the high post. That one a little long.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Nash. Here's Kemp. Blocked! And here's Johnson, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go with a three. Kemp with a rebound. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Johnson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. It's 2-on-1. Here's Kemp. And rejected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor's been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making it look good. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that thing.
Here's Levine. The Bulls making their last shot. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Levine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Tatum. Takes a three. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Here's Nash. Back to Levine. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. They get it back. Here's Kemp. Goes up again. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bridges. Shot is up. Pass to Johnson. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Now here's Levine. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You see the work Levine has put in his three-point shot. Now a legit threat from deep.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get down for the Lookable.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Second, Charlotte.
It's been a great run for them, shooting the basketball. You love it when multiple guys get in the groove at the same time.
Here's Dragic. He's got 5. He takes it in. Here's Eubanks. Robinson with the block. James outside. Oh, Green with a block. Pass to Brooks. And here's Dragic. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Morris. James outside. Back to Morris. Over Green. Oh, Green with a block. And they recover it. Here's James. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by James. And it's a 5-point Hornet lead.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Pass to Eubanks. Robinson with a steal. Tatum against Brown. Tatum passes to Morris. Here's Osman. Up top, Robinson. There's Tatum with the three. And it's Chicago with a board. Eubanks, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Eubanks. Robinson defending. Eubanks the screen. Here's Dragic. Green for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Green, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Dragic. Shot, no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggled to keep any kind of momentum going.
Green finds Dragic. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets out in front, leading by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
Now let's talk first half. The production from Jason Tatum has been special. He is in the zone.
You could have called it a vintage Shaq performance. Definitely wouldn't call it a Kenny performance. Kenny's never had a performance. Anyway, he's pouring in the points. He's been on fire. Quite a game already. Let's see if he stays hungry in the second half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Chicago with a board. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And for Charlotte, pass to West, launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside Levine. Robinson with it. Here's Nash. Now here's Levine. Uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 7 points.
A credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Here's Yao. Unable to get that one. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Levine. Here's Kemp. Yao with a rebound. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots. No debate there. He got hammered.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Jerry West. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Bogdanovich has checked in for Charlotte. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Bridges against Levine. Screen by Robinson. Levine attacking. And Levine throws it down.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is energized who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Nash. Mobley grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's West. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Robinson gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Yao. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the shot goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Pass to Levine. Now Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Johnson. Out to Bridges. Launches it. Here's Yao. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Toughness and energy on the boards and an easy putback to show for.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Yao Ming. At the line for one. Chicago timeout call.
Powell, he's checked in for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Wagner comes in for Zach LaVine. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Nash. Pass to Bogdanovich. Wagner with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot clock at 2, and here's Thompson for 3. Powell pulls it in. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to West from outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
A true inside-outside player. We know Cantor can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer in.
Pass to Wagner. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Charlotte again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Here's West. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
But Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length. He leaves just that to swat away shots. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here are the Hornets now. Here's Nash. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Bridges. This for the tie. And they get it back. Here's Powell. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Charlotte in 5th.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's James. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Morris. Here's Osman to stop the drought. Hits a three-pointer.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Drives to the hoop and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Osman. It's good. Osman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to West. Powell sets a screen. Driving in. West misses.
this has not been his best quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Morris finds James. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Now here is James. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to West. No good there. Good D by Ilyasova. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Out to the right wing. Tries again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Eubanks, he's checked in for Powell. Brooks comes in for Brown. And Dragic has subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits both from the stripe. Chicago trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's West. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. He's got 11.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Mobley, he's checked in for Green. Tatum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Zach LaVine comes in for James.
That was your Lovables dance team.
Here's LaVine. And LaVine, throw it down.
Got to give LaVine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Pass to Dragic. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Tatum passes to Morris. And there's the drive. Back to Tatum. From the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. West misses. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside LaVine. They double team LaVine. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance.
Dragic outside. Outside for Brooks. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Eubanks the screen. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Now Tatum. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, so agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, he's a major problem.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Goran Dragic. Mikal Bridges is out there with Mobley. Then there's Johnson. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And for the Bulls, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Dragic. Here's Yao. Robinson defending. The 11-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Hornets with a lead. Inside. Deflected. Outside Johnson. Tries to break his ice. Here's Yao. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Here's Kemp. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Hornets, Shawn Kemp. At the line for 2.
First one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
They set the pick. Here's Johnson again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Nash. Off the mark there with a 3. For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. And here's Dragic. Here's Yao. Johnson inside. He's covered by Levine. Second chance shot. Here's Mobley. For 3, Bridges. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
We're collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Tatum. 3-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got assist number 8 here already in the game. From 15 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Pass to Robinson. Got a piece of it. Dragic outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Bridges with it. And here's Johnson. Hounded by Tatum. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Robinson.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt him.
Here's Nash. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Johnson. Robinson with the block.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Tatum. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And that game against the Grizzlies, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables.
He's checked in for Robinson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tatum, good.
Jason Tatum. Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Here's Mobley. Here's West. Shoots over Levine. It's hauled in by Nash. Pass to Levine. And here's Tatum. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mobley. Sinks that one from the post. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. From 15 feet away. No good. A bit long that time.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Johnson against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick. Here's West.
A work in progress on this end. It's awesome seeing Levine make an impact and hard work on defense.
And that one drops for him.
He's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
Now here's Johnson. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
After missing all 7 shot attempts to start the period, he finally hits one.
Pass to Kemp. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Outside Johnson. Here's West for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Bulls foul. Jerry West. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Nash. Tatum with a screen. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Kemp. 2nd shot opportunity. Oh, return to sender. And he recovers it.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
Here's West. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Yao. Over Tatum. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Bridges against Levine. They double team Levine. Now Thompson. Now here's Levine. Just 5 to shoot.
Chicago foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Third team foul. Checking in for the away team, David Robinson.
Here's Nash. It's stolen. There's the drive. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 1-point Hornet lead.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man.
Now here's Levine. Screen by Robinson. They double team Levine. 4 on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack from him. His shooting has been horrific.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Yao. Count it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Locables. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Locables.
Charlotte's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kemp. It's intercepted. Outside Johnson. Here's West.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Nash. Charlotte trailing. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Got a hand on it. Here's Mobley. Robinson defending. Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Tatum. It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. Johnson against Tatum. Into the lane.
That's how you feel? Oh, okay. That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete take is.
Here's West. They grab their own miss. The Hornets shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Nash. Puts up a three. Laces one from three.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
It's time for Eastern. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable. Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
Here's West. Shoots over Levine. And again, Chicago, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's Robinson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 6-point Hornet lead.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
All right, group section 1 to 3 Eastern. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
And here are the Bulls now. Back to Johnson. Here's West. Shoots over Levine. The Bulls with another miss.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, it's not
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. fifth team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Zach LaVine.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you know Zach LaVine really earned his way to all-star status. I mean, it took a lot of effort, but he has developed himself into an impressive scoring machine.
Chicago with the ball.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Zach LaVine.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
And so the Hornets take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.